Our next guest is the starting quarterback of the San Francisco 49ers. Last season came in with huge expectations. Unfortunately, a knee injury cut that short. But the Niners are hoping, with everybody back and healthy after another, in their mind, successful draft, the Niners will be competitive this year. And also his father will join us on the show tandem-wise, who is a professional electrician. And it is a moment in the year where they are trying to raise awareness for skilled trade workers, where there's a growing deficit of skilled trade workers known as the quote-unquote skills gap. Jimmy Garoppolo and his dad, Tony, join us here on the show. Jimmy, good morning. Tony, good morning. How we doing?
Hey, doing good. Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Appreciate the phone call. Appreciate you guys dropping by. And with this, you guys want to raise awareness so that young people understand that there is a need for skilled trade workers, skilled professionals, that there's hundreds of thousands of skilled trade jobs that cannot be filled because of this gap. Now, Tony, 40-year electrician, you recently retired. Was there ever a elbow to the ribs of Jimmy? Hey, Jimmy, if this football thing doesn't work out, the electrician route's a pretty good one.
Well, it was always in the back of our minds. We knew there was an alternative, but we were concentrating on the college end of it and the football end of it, more the college end of it, to be honest.
Jimmy, you got to be honest. Last year, in the middle of rehab, you had to say, this sucks so bad, I'd rather be an electrician.
I don't know. I saw those long days that my dad put in when I was younger, and it's not easy. People might think it's no joke. So I don't know if I ever wished that, but yeah, at rehab, it was rough initially, but we've come a long way.
You are hoping to get cleared in July to fully join camp and everything be okay. When you are trying to work out and do some stuff in the off season, but you aren't fully cleared, is it hard to get full workouts in because, you need to be careful on the knee?
It's different type of workouts. Initially just, once you lose the crutches, just walking is a bit of a workout. So your body, it acclimates and comes along as the rehab goes. But yeah, we're basically back to doing just about everything, running, cutting, throwing, all that good stuff. So we've definitely come a long way. And so we've still got ways to go, but we're moving in the right direction.
Your front office got you a couple of wide receivers in the draft, then also a big-time pass rusher in Nick Bosa at number 2. What were your reaction to the draft by your front office?
Excited. Kyle, John, their whole team, I think they did a real good job. And, they're bringing in good people and the right people for our team. And it's our job as veterans to, once they get here, lead them in the right direction, show them what our standard is around the locker room and everything like that. And, this thing will come together very nicely.
Jimmy Garoppolo and his father, Tony Garoppolo, join us here on the show. Having been around Tom Brady and that New England Patriots organization, one thing that they're famous for is developing a rapport off the football field and on the football field, quarterback to wide receivers. What did you pick up, and how do you approach that, trying to develop a relationship with your wide receivers now that you're the guy in San Fran?
Yeah, I think you have to be yourself and do it in your own way. I learned a lot of good things in New England, and I saw it, how everything worked. But at the end of the day, you need to make it your own and do what you need to do to be successful. And so I think everyone has a different story, different path or whatnot. And, our receivers, tight ends, running backs, even the whole line, it's a very unique group of guys, but we're all very tightly knit, and it's going to lead to good things.
Tony, with all the expectations that were on your son last year and the San Francisco 49ers, to see him go down with that injury, how difficult was that to see the season kind of go up in smoke before the first month of the season was over?
It was very difficult. It was a time to gather and take on the next phase of rehab and the surgery and everything else, but he's come a long way and done a great job at it.
So what's the message to the young people out there that are considering perhaps a trade worker skill and what they can do, coming out of high school, going into college, et cetera, or going to vocational school? What's the message that they can lean on?
That there's another alternative besides going to college, and there's a great need for these skilled tradespeople. And it's a great way to make a living, and you can make a good wage doing it. And between Skills USA and Klein Tools, this is a great opportunity for them.
Jimmy, before I let you go, expectations were sky high last year. Now, everyone assuming you'll be healthy enough for training camp, expectations will once again be up there. How do you feel about that? Everybody expecting you guys to be really competitive and good. Can it ever be too much pressure or unrealistic?
No pressure. We're going to put more pressure on ourselves within our locker room, and we have higher expectations for ourselves than anyone. So, as long as we take it day by day, small steps, and, get the team right, we'll be moving in the right direction. So, we're excited to get back out there. Jimmy
Garoppolo and his father, Tony Garoppolo, joining us here on the show. For more information, KleinTools.com/NSD for National Sign Day. Thanks so much, guys. Appreciate the time. Best of luck this season, Jim.